Hey Capricorn, how's it going? This is Dear Patsy, and I am here to do a reading for you. And the readings will be timeless, just like all the other readings on this channel. So whenever you come across this reading, it will be for 30-day time period from the time that you see this. But for those of you who need to know, the day that I'm doing this is May 30th, 2020, and it's a Saturday, I think. Can't tell. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is staying safe, okay, and enjoying the weather, enjoying some loosening of the restrictions. So we're going to be getting cards to you for you today from the Fortune Reading Cards by Sharina Starr, from the Fairy Tale Tarot by Radley Valentine, and also from the Soul's Journey Oracle by James Van Praagh. So, and then at the end, I will get some romance angel oracles. I forgot for one of the signs. I'll go back and do this later. Don't say. Anyway, Capricorn, the card that came from you from the Fortune reading deck was Dragonfly. Dragonfly. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. So, getting back out, right? Getting things back in line, all right? Connecting to other people, and also the connection that you've been making with your spiritual self during this time, during the time period up until now, or whenever you see this message. But have confidence that there will be a renewal and you will be connecting to others and to spirit. Ashe. Lots of lessons were learned during this time period for you, Capricorn, as well as everyone else, right? So you might want to look up the dragonfly and see what that message is also. But this is, I'm getting an image of like, like a, even though this is a dragon but like a honeybee, like going around and checking on everybody and making their appearances, letting everybody know that everything's good, that kind of thing, like flitting about, as I used to say. But a renewal of your energy. Mm, ding. Okay, renewal of your energy. So you're going to get out more, be more energetic. Maybe you took up some exercise practices while you were out. Princess of Spring. Sagittarius just got this card in the same position. All right, so this is about optimism, enthusiasm, creativity, renewed energy. So this is a time to go after your dreams and allow yourself to be creative, doing something that is going to expand your horizons. So, like I said, getting into exercise routine, maybe more healthy habits, dancing for some of you. And we get the Two of Summer. Sagittarius got this at the bottom of the deck, I think, just before. So this talks about love. So you're enthusiastic and confident about a relationship, falling in love, and making a serious commitment to someone. It talks about forgiveness and a resolution to a situation. And don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So maybe you were in separation and now you're having confidence to go forward because you have the freedom to move about. And that's what's giving you this spark of enthusiasm to go towards your loved one. Oh, that's good, Capricorn. Let's see what else we can get. Yeah. Decided to go Go after your dreams. Number 21, the world. Yes, so there's going to be a change, a close to one chapter and a beginning of a new chapter. You can go any way you want to go. Freedom to go in any direction. So maybe during the time that you were separated or in quarantine or just doing some self-reflecting, it's built your confidence up and you're ready to close one way of being and start a new way of being. Because I was going to say, I'm surprised it's no business, everything is more, it's not so much about money as it can tend to be with you, Capricorn. And so this is maybe a change to your priorities. Maybe since you weren't able to go to work, work became a little less important to you, right? Or maybe you were able to work from home and spend more time with your family, and that is renewing your relationship, or staying at home, giving more time with your partner. And we have the Prince of Winter. So this is the Prince of Swords, right? Like the Knight of Swords. Seeking out an intellectual solution to your problem quickly. So there's going to be some sudden change. Someone may be coming towards you, someone who is very determined and intellectual. Or this could be you. This could be you going and seeking out a solution to your problem. Maybe redoing your schedule at work now so that you can spend more time at home, or that you can spend more time with your partner for some of you. So now, for some of you, now that you've seen, or your company or your partnership, whatever your work business has seen the benefits of allowing you all to work from home sometimes, and maybe this is a decision that you will be making, or along with others around you, to do some schedule sharing, that type of thing, so that you can take advantage of this mindset that the company or your coworkers may be in, so that you all can work out a way to spend more time at home and continue this positive change. For some of you, that's what it is. So you may be running around trying to get everybody on board and making contacts, and when we go back, let's go in and talk about this. So let's try to see if we can continue to do this, because this worked very well for some of us. For some of you, that's the energy that's going around. It may just be someone in particular, but I'm hearing that this new way of working from home, or teaching from home, or some change to your business or the way you do business, you want to keep that going. And you're going to be talking to people about that and making those changes to the scheduling or the procedure or however things are done. So getting creative about that, and you are optimistic about that. All right? And that could be what you're making a commitment to making a change, so that people can spend more time with their families. For those of you who have that ability, that power, that authority. Number 19, the sun. Yes. Plans that work out perfectly. An amazing idea that leads to rewards and commendations and gratitudes for the blessings of life. Yeah. So for some of you, that is what is going on. That is what's going on. And 7 of summer talks about options, right? So different ideas. No more procrastinating, making decision. Okay? Don't overanalyze it too much. Just go in and make the changes that are necessary. So this being at the bottom of the deck, this is the overall energy. So you may have been thinking about these things that I spoke about just then, about changing the schedules, or learning how to work things out, or taking some of the lessons that were learned during the time apart and putting it into positive changes and actions for yourself and for your community, for your place of business. Yeah, being creative about the way you spend your time and the attention that you give to your relationships. Big change. From the soul's journey, failure. I understand a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So even though this was a very hard situation that you may have just experienced, it gave you an opportunity to learn things and a brilliant idea maybe, or a few brilliant ideas. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So you may have been separated from your partner during this time, and it caused you a lot of heartache and grief. All right. And then maybe this situation is bringing that to your attention, and that's why you're going to be making these changes so that you can get back to this commitment. All right. You may have been worried about it, and that's the grief, right? But they told you, don't give up, it can be healed. So it's not a failure. It was an opportunity to restructure it, rethink it, reimagine it. Reimagine your relationship or reimagine your work situation, whatever this is resonating with you regarding. For the world. We have blame and guilt. Failure, grief, blame, and guilt. This is what this entire experience has been about for you. All right? Accepting responsibility for your own well-being. All right? That clarifies the world. All right? Up to now, the way your life has been going has been because of the choices that you have been making, right? And the energies that you have allowed to come into your life. And so now, instead of blaming yourself, all right, you're going to take responsibility for it and you're going to make a change, close out some relationships, some chapters, or ways of being. The Prince of Winter is clarified by guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So you could be speaking your mind to someone. That could be this Knight of Wands energy, Knight of Swords energy, this Prince of Winter, or could be someone speaking to you and clearing up some misunderstandings, some miscommunications. So there could have been a failure to communicate that created some misunderstandings and blame game and guilt. And maybe that is what you are going to be flitting around, busy clearing up now that you have the opportunity so that you can close out that chapter and make a change. And let's clarify the sun. This is going to be this is about a change to you fundamentally, to you or your place of business. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to, and that clarifies the sun. Absolutely. So, with discipline, these proposals, these plans that you are bringing to the table or someone around you is bringing are going to be able to accomplish great things for yourself. These changes are going to bring discipline to yourself, to your life, to the workplace. and give you a chance to be able to deal with all of these feelings and get those off your plate. Bottom of the deck, doubt. Releasing the need to know all the answers. So this is what this whole exercise was about. It was about putting you maybe in a vulnerable position, especially if you're in a position of authority, or you're an employer or a manager, or supervisor, all right? And because this situation, ding, none of us knew the answers and none of us knew what was going to happen, you had to step back, all right, and see what changes need to be made, all right? Not blaming anyone, not blaming yourself, taking responsibility to make the changes that need to be made to speak up about the things that may or may not have been um, maybe things that everybody thought was good, but now that you've had a chance to stand back, you see that there could be room for improvement, right? And you are going to do it. Make the changes and stick to it. Okay, Capricorn. Sounds good. So let's see if we can get some cards for you from the Romance Angels that can clarify this or can just speak to your romantic situation. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So again, this could be talking about changes to schedules, discussions that would have gone on during the time of confinement, quarantine. And then we have honeymoon and worth waiting for. Okay, so you may have been enjoying this time with your family, getting to know one another, and maybe this is something that was much needed, right? Divine timing is at work in the situation to give you all this time to spend time getting to know one another. If this is about a family, if this is just about a romantic relationship, then this is saying that you all have been working on healing family issues or distractions in the relationship, and you're going to get the opportunity to spend some time together. And all of these changes or this opportunity is going to turn out to be something that is well worth waiting for. All right, this could be the one. And that falls on top of this Prince of Winter. So someone who is a air sign. Right? Swords. Um, would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Could be important to you or have something to do with it. If not, just someone who is you or someone else who is determined and smart and focused and is coming forth to speak their truth, or coming forth to make it clear that they've had a change of heart about something. And one more, Capricorn. A past life relationship, and that is clarifying the sun and discipline. You've known each other before. Bottom of the deck, deception. Someone's wearing a false mask. So this could be someone that you had a previous relationship with, and maybe you all have been at odds. Some of you. This could be a separate message from what we were speaking about earlier. And I'm thinking that someone is going to come forward, or you are going to come forward and express your feelings, right? Being honest with yourself, or them being honest with themselves, or being honest with you. And that is going to bring about this healing. Or they could tell you about things that were going on in their childhood. You both could be sharing that information and healing, helping each other to heal. And maybe you'll be doing this privately. Maybe you'll get a chance to go away together and spend this time. The universe is going to give you the opportunity to spend some time together so that you can get these issues straightened out. So if you haven't been with your person because of the quarantine situation, I think the universe is going to work something out so that the two of you can get a chance to spend some time together to heal these whatever issues you all have, whatever blockages there are to you all remaining together or coming together. Because this person, this situation, this relationship, this could be the one. And you've known each other before, if not in this life, in a past life. Okay, well, Capricorn, that looks like it's going to be very promising. So, I hope this has resonated with you. Don't forget to share these messages. All right, let me know how this goes. I'm trying to keep these messages as short as possible, but this looks like a positive change after, some disagreements or some, like you got a new perspective on your life and on your work life and your priorities. And whether it's about your work environment or your romantic environment, there are going to be positive changes, but it comes from communication, right? And being able to know what your options are and then make moves based on the information that you have. So, thank you, Capricorn, for letting me share these messages with you. And I'll be talking to everybody real soon. Namaste and stay safe. Bye.